Yahoo Sports NBA draft analyst Kristen Peak discusses the players to keep an eye on in the NBA Draft Combine this week. The NBA Draft Combine kicks off Sunday in Chicago with over 100 NBA scouts and executives there for the week. 78 players will go through drills, measurements and 2 days of scrimmages. Like every other year, the top players projected in the lottery will unlikely participate in the scrimmages. But this is the first year that every single player has to go through measurements, with many prospects ducking them in the past. Ronnie James is the most intriguing player. Scouts and executives are anxious to see he has looked good in pre-draft workouts while training with other clutch clients, Rob Dillingham and killer Jules Simpson. And it will be interesting to see if he elects to participate in the scrimmages and media availability during the week. Another buzzy name heading into the combine is Minnesota guard Cam Christie. The 6'6" freshman shot 40% from 3 on 4 attempts per game and has a ton of upside as a developing shooter along the perimeter in the NBA. Christie is the younger brother of Max Christie, who was drafted in the second round by the Lakers in 2022. Scouts are also curious to see a pair of American players who elected to play 1 year in Australia in the NBL. Trenton Flowers and A.J. Johnson. Flowers, a 6'9" wing, was originally committed to Louisville before electing to go overseas. While Johnson, a 6'7" shooting guard, was committed to Texas prior to making the switch to the NBL. Both players saw limited minutes during the season. So scouts and executives who didn't travel to Australia are curious to see how they match up with others in their class. Each year, a few players rise during the combine and play their way into the first round or lottery. This year will be no different, with draft boards all over the place heading into the NBA draft in June to see who helps their draft stock the most at the combine, and all coverage on the NBA draft.